Hi, Naf Munchausen here with basically a video response to the Wikileaks comment I made, rather the responses to my response. I don't know the proper decorum, but I'm rather overwhelmed by the attention I got when I posted a comment basically voicing my skepticism towards Wikileaks. Maybe I should broaden that or elaborate on my particular feelings concerning WikiLeaks and maybe clear the air or even provoke further confusion. Who knows? Let me say that I have to admit that my opinions concerning WikiLeaks are based on conjecture. I don't have the answers, but I do have an opinion. Where to start? First of all, I have some skepticism, simply because WikiLeaks is a newcomer. It's not Associated Press, it's not Reuters, it's not CTV, it's not CBC. It's got its own agenda, and I'm really unclear as to what exactly that agenda is. And I'm trying to find out, but and to add to my suspicions, basically when I do Google it and try to get to the main page, wikileaks.org, I get bounced back constantly. So I do believe that those with more power than I are basically blocking me. That's one suspicion. Or the other is that because WikiLeaks is so popular, that maybe they're being inundated. Maybe their servers are being overwhelmed by curious people. Maybe they're victims of their own success. Hoping that's the case, because I don't want to think that somebody else is just blinding me from something that they don't want me to see, that I'm being censored, and that's unfair. So now the other thing that gets to me is the fact that very few people are sharing my skepticism. Like I got 3 thumbs up on my comment at God the Funk's mirror of this particular issue, and well, most ever. So maybe some people are sharing my skepticism, but most who have a voice basically say, well, okay, I sort of see where you're coming from, but you obviously don't know what you're talking about. The WikiLeaks basically freedom of speech, and it's putting a thumb in the eye of those capitalist oppressors that we live with. I'm sorry, I can't give my faith that easily. In that, well, if they're secret documents, of course, the other legitimate news gatherers are not going to have access to them as easily as WikiLeaks seems to have, because basically they protect their sources. At least that's what they say they do. And okay, so you have this guy who might have found, basically, I don't know. I'm not going to try to invoke any Tom Clancy-esque type of nonsense, but say somebody did get a hold of like an ambassador's attaché case or something like that. What does that entail? It's basically he leads through it, and all of a sudden he sees, well, no, God, there's American spies in Canada. Well, Jesus, I think I could deduce that. But then he gives, there's particulars, there's whereas and wherefores. and stuff like that. Maybe he's got names. Maybe he's got mic recordings of secret conversations between other people talking about a third party and how they don't like him and how he doesn't buy around when it's his turn. You know, when they're in the Russian tea house or something. I don't know. So, anyways, he's got this documentation and stuff like that, and then he forwards the WikiLeaks. Wiki thumbs through it, and then says, "Hey, this is cool. That's right. This guy is a cheapskate." And then he posted and stuff like that, along with I don't know, what have you. Now, okay, that seems to be the perceived way of things. Somebody finds something, they forward it to the WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks posts it. Meanwhile, this guy's anonymous. But the thing is, with this guy anonymous, what's to say that's like, okay, well, we've seen a lot of secret documentations. We know what letterheads look like. We know what the stamps and seals look like. We know what certain signatures look like. There's a certain temptation to, why not counterfeit your own secret documents, you know? If only to generate interest, and, you know, we'll put, you know, a couple of corresponding flash videos with it. And, well, it looks like somewhere in the Middle East and stuff like that. And they're showing basically, I don't know, something like, say, Canadian soldiers handing over what do you call them? Taliban fighters over to the police forces. The police forces basically go and torture them to get some more information, which is a really hot topic and definitely deserves the scrutiny that is being given it. Because it does make the Canadian soldiers complicit in the torture of prisoners, which is something that we're supposed to be against. And in that case, basically, somebody like WikiLeaks basically should shine the spotlight on it. Something we're doing wrong. But one problem is that by its very nature, we do embrace a certain amount of clandestine operations in the way we use our forces. We try to surprise our enemy. And if WikiLeaks is instrumental in exposing our soldiers who are already in harm's way to even further harm, then it's contrary to what it's doing. All of a sudden, WikiLeaks is involved. It's not a journalist. It's a friggin' tattletale. And therein lies the danger. I would like to say that I also would give equal scrutiny to those people that are talking about Assange's charges in Sweden. I really think that's basically a counterspin to all the positive spin he's been getting for his exposures. I don't know the man from Adam, so like I say, any praise and any condemnation I give with equal scrutiny. And until I know better, and until I'm able to view these things with my own eyes, then I will continue to be skeptical one way or the other. Thank you for your time.